You know what I appreciate? Kevin's perspective, because he's about to talk about what's coming in the next 3 or 4 days. Hey, you were off, you had a nice little vacation, and guess what, Kev? You come back and we hand you this plate.
This isn't the first time, by the way. I was just discussing that with Allison. But let's get right into this because we've got a busy end of the week and weekend headed our way. And I think it's most important to really start with emphasizing that regardless of whether we end up with a foot of snow or 3 or 4 inches of sleet, this is going to be a high-impact winter storm with far-reaching effects, not just here in the Ohio Valley. But let's get down into some of the specifics because we have to set the stage for the storm, and that's with Arctic air that pours in here on Friday. I mean, you will feel it because Friday morning wind chills drop below zero, and they'll stay below zero all day on Friday. This is purely Arctic air, some of the coldest of the season. Then we watch for the approach of our winter storm with snow likely to move in here Saturday afternoon and evening, probably somewhere after 4 or 5 o'clock. That will accumulate, and the storm will continue into the overnight and well into the day on Sunday. The unknown, there's always an unknown, and this is typically one of them here in our part of the country. How much warm air gets ingested ahead of the system? Any warm air above our heads that results in sleet will cut down on significant snowfall amounts. But either way, whether it's 3 or 4 inches of sleet or a lot of snow, it's going to be on the ground, and it's going to be here to stay because it's followed by a deep freeze. So tomorrow's quiet. Arctic air arrives Friday. The storm begins Saturday. And to be honest with you, given the far-reaching scope of this system, you're probably not really going much of anywhere between Saturday night and Monday, given the type of cold that's coming in. Here's a look at the snow coming in Saturday afternoon and evening. Right now, I would say anytime after 4 or 5, a good bet for wintry weather. There's already a winter storm watch in effect for a chunk of the tri-state. Don't hang your hat on it. This will likely get expanded, upgraded to a warning at some point. This is not an official snowfall forecast, but this is just kind of giving you an idea where we are leaning right now in this system. I think we've got a solid thump of snow no matter how you look at it. But when we get to talking about in totality with the system, right now, I think we're in kind of a 3 to 6 inch range, confidence pretty high for that amount of snow. Now, should we get sleet, that will cut down on these higher ends. But on the other end of the spectrum, should we not get as much warm air in here, and we really won't know this for about another 24, maybe 36 hours, should we not get the warm air in here and have sleet mixing in, we most definitely will be on the higher end of this spectrum. So that's why these aren't snowfall numbers. We're just giving you an idea that regardless, we've got some decent snow and potential for some sleet or ice in there to throw in a little bit too. All right, let's talk about the cold coming in on Friday morning. Look at this. Look at wind chills dropping throughout the morning Friday below zero. This is some nasty cold with the wind, and Friday will be a frigid day, thus the reason why we are watching out for this potential winter storm. We're at 37 right now. Tonight's going to be quiet. You know, with southwest winds through the night, temperatures that are in the mid to upper 30s may actually reach 40 before falling right before the sun comes up in the morning. So it's relatively mild now compared to what we have eventually coming our way. So eventually we'll tumble to 28 by morning as those winds switch back around underneath mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's a decent day, chilly. Temperatures will hold steady. The high of 38 is at midnight. During the day tomorrow, temperatures will be within a few degrees of freezing. So a chilly day, but a quiet one. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, down into the single digits Friday night, very cold through the weekend as we watch how that winter storm evolves. And Mike and Cherie, again, I can't emphasize enough, it's not just the storm, but the dangerous cold too, because if we can get the snow on the ground, those temperatures will go below zero, and boy, early next week's going to be bitterly cold.
All right, Kevin, thanks for the heads up. You know, we know Zach Taylor is going to be with the Bengals next.